Hello everyone, welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia Bhatnagar and I am with you with a specific area of advanced business and financial management. Hope you're doing fine everyone. Okay. Acha everyone, today I'm gonna start with another topic. Uh, we are done with operating and financial leverage and the combined leverage formulas and all. So I think once we start discussing the numericals na, I'll pick up the numericals accordingly at that point of time. Okay, just before the examination, we'll keep a class for the numerical parts so that you can get a better idea about all those areas. Acha everyone, please share the session, like the session, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. Number two. Today I'm going to take up the next chapter. I have taken a specific pattern if you would notice. I have started with module B. Module B first chapter, that was sources of finance, done. Then module B second chapter, that was leverages, done. Now I'm starting with capital budgeting decisions. So let's begin with it everyone. The topic that I'm starting today is capital budgeting decisions. What do you mean by capital budgeting? पता है, when I have to buy a phone, I have to make a lot of factors to be considered. I have to take up all the courses in certain way ki acha what kind of phone do I need, and do I really need a phone even or not, or can I recover the cost of the phone or not. There's so many things na. What is the primary goal of capital investment decisions according to the provided information? Minimizing expenses, increasing the wealth, distributing all the earnings, or reducing the size of the company. Ajay, everyone, talking about my phone now, about this question. Getting a phone that simply meant if I wanted a phone, then I won't buy a phone randomly. I'll look at the particular memory of the phone, the camera quality. Camera quality is super important. I am into this field and I need a good camera, है ना? Then at the same time, I'll be needing not only these things but also many other things. For example, camera quality is number one. Having Microsoft account number two. Having uh, good sound quality number three. So there's so many things that I'll be making on. Pixels should be good, the battery capacity should be good. If the battery capacity is not good, why would I spend money onto that particular thing? So that means when I'm taking a certain thing, I have to be very, very cautious. If buying a phone for a normal person can be so important, then think about it when you're spending 1 CR, 2 CR on something. The company would have thought a lot about these things. Now, what are they going to do? How are they going to handle the specific situation? What is the amount that they need? So all those things have to be considered. They buy things accordingly because they are trying to increase their wealth of shareholders. ठीक है ना? Done everyone? If I'm putting money into an iPhone, na, I'll try to make sure that I'm using the phone in certain manner that I get the maximum out of it. Isn't it? Everyone, what are the three elements of cash flows of a business project? Initial, operating, terminal, owned, borrowed, fixed, short term, long term, equity, capital, expenses, and revenues. Very interesting and simple question, everyone. Go ahead and answer. What's going to be your answer, everyone? Three elements of the business project. The three elements includes initial, operating, and then terminal. The amount, what we need in the very beginning, to begin the business, then to operate, and last one is to terminate the business. In this case, we'll get the money. But we need to know how the money is coming, how the money is going. Everyone, the concept of the day is related to these cash flows only. So stay tuned till the very end so that we can discuss that part. What is the initial investment element of a cash flow include? Outflow from operating and resulting inflow. Then capital expenditure and net working capital to start the project. Net inflow after liquidation. And last is interest cost and financing expenses. Everyone, what's going to be the answer? Initial investment. That is the initial money that you are spending. That's the capital expenditure that you are making in the very beginning so that you can start with your business. So in this case, capital expenditure and net working capital to start the business. Everyone, if I start my business, I definitely need some money, na? That money that I need here is covered in this area. What does the incremental principle in cash flow estimation emphasize? Using pre-tax cash flows for more reliable discounts, separating fixed cost from variable, combining investments and financing cost, or ignoring tax payments. You can't ignore the tax. Hardcore reality. Try and ignore the government. They'll make sure that you remember them. So point D doesn't make sense. Incremental cash flow. Pre-tax cash flows, then separating fixed and variable, combining them. The correct answer is separating the fixed from variable. But that is super duper important that we keep our fixed and variable separate. When they are separate, the thing becomes little better. Which components are collated in cash flow statement for a project? Only initial and terminal cash flows. Fixed working capital. Fixed capital is the initial capital that we need. Working capital is daily capital that we require. Equity is the owner's funds. When the owner's funds are not enough, then we go for long-term borrowings. Then is operating outflows as well as inflows. Only cash inflows from sales and services, fixed cost, variable, and pre-tax. What's going to be the answer? Hanji, which component are collated in cash flow statement? Okay, when we are trying to make a cash flow statement, it is basically covering all these things. Cash flows are prepared as per AS3. We talk about fixed capital, working capital, equity, long-term, operating outflows as well as inflows. We consider everything. I'm sorry. Done, everyone? What type of assets fall under the long-term funding requirement? Assets falling under long-term funding, raw material and finished goods. Everyone, we can afford the long finished goods at any point of time. Receivables and advances, office premises and plant equipment or cash balances, and business advances. What's going to be the answer, everyone? Long-term funding requirement, office premises, and plant equipment. This requires a lot of money. Normal things do not. Everyone, those are the basic things that we can afford. Cash balances and business advances are something that we need on daily basis. That's not a long-term thing. Receivables and advances is again a regular term thing. Office premises and equipment, they need a lot of money involved. Na? What does the duration of which working capital is required depend upon? Acha, working capital depends upon what exactly, everyone? Type of fixed assets, operating cycle, the amount of long-term financing available, or equity contribution. The basic thing regarding operating cycle, the working capital is operating cycle only. The answer is B. Operating cycle is the cycle in which we are converting a raw material into finished goods. So the entire process is done through this. What factors are considered in forecasting sales? Everyone, what factors do we consider in forecasting sales? Estimated demand, production capacity, raw material availability, and product pricing. Interest rates, loan repayments, depreciation. Tax liability, dividend, retained earnings. Fixed assets, long-term loans, equity. Forecasting is basically when you're trying to look into the future. That I think this much is the amount of sales we can make in the upcoming time. That is how we define the forecasting sales now. So in this case, what's going to be the answer according to you? Estimated demand, production capacity, raw material availability, or pricing. The correct answer to this question would be estimated demand, production capacity, raw material availability, as well as production pricing. Product pricing. Matlab, if we're trying to find our sales now, these are the things that we are always concerned with. What are the things that we can sell off? You know, by what time we can sell off. Then we have the production capacity, the raw material availability, whether these things are available for us or not. All these things have to be included. What must be included in the cash forecasts besides the inflow from sales and services, everyone? What must be included in the form of cash forecasts? Long-term investments, discounted cash flows, working capital or equity financing costs. What must be included in the cash forecast? Cash forecast means the money that we are going to receive in future besides the inflow. Matlab one part is inflow, but only the cash forecast is not required. We have to go through the working capital requirements as well. In your daily basis, you have to make sure that you have money to pay off your laborers who are working or involved in the production process. So then these parts are not clear, na, then your journey towards working is definitely incomplete. ठीक है. What major elements are included in the cost of acquiring a factory building, everyone? Rental fees and operational cost, cost of acquisition, stamp duty, legal cost, construction and alterations, insurance and tax cost or purchase price and raw materials. What's going to be the answer, everyone? What major elements are included in the cost of acquiring a factory building? If I'm acquiring a factory building, then what major costs are included? Um, See, rental fees and operation cost is regular. This is something which is not the one. Then insurance is again not very big thing. Then purchase price and raw material, this is done after the working. So in this case, only one part states about all the different factors: cost of acquisition, stamp duty, legal cost, construction and alterations. The answer is B. Done, everyone? Chaliye then. Let's move on and to the next question. Which of the following is included in the cost of setting up a proper power supply? Insurance costs, internal cabling, transformation, sub-equipment and installations, then purchase price of land or rental fees for equipment. What's gonna be the answer? Everyone, cost of setting up a proper power supply. The answer is internal cabling, transformers, sub-equipment and installations. Next question. Everyone, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe it right away, as every minute taking away gives you a better chance to grab our courses, to get our free PDFs for the particular important questions of the CAIIB previous year questions and many more things that we are coming up with every single day. So that's one particular part that you should definitely look at. And don't forget to download the app. Acha, next question. What might be included in the investment of environmental protection? Rental fees and insurance, equipment for air and water pollution, planting trees, creating clean environment, purchase price of raw material, or sales and marketing. Environmental protection only covers point number B. Nothing among the following options other than B covers the aspect of environment. So answer is, what is the equipment for the air and water pollutions? We need to plant more trees. We need to have a clean environment. What should be the expenses in terms of the construction period be recorded? The construction period is actually a part of capital expenditure, everyone, created to the expenditure during the construction period account. See, when we are producing something, then operational cost is regular costs. Miscellaneous is not there, revenue is not there. The answer is B. Okay, now the last thing for the day. Everyone, what's the concept for the day? The concept for the day is CFAT. Cash inflow after tax. What do you mean by the CFAT, everyone? First of all, you have to write down the sales value. Then remove only and only the variable cost out of it. Right? First you take up sales value, then remove only the variable cost, not the fixed cost. Then what you left is contribution. After you have written the contribution, whatever fixed cost is there, you have to specify. Then remove the fixed cost. First is variable cost is removed, then fixed cost is removed, then what we get is called earning before tax. And then you remove tax out of it. That gives you earning before earnings after tax. Then you add back depreciation because this is not the money that we pay to someone. So in this case, everyone, everyone, look at this specific area. What are we dealing with? First of all, sales minus variable cost gives you contribution. From contribution, remove only the fixed cost. And that is where the entire journey begins. Earning before tax, remove tax, earning after tax, and then when you add back depreciation, which is a non-cash expense, you get your pure cash flow income. This is the important topic. Achha everyone. Last thing, if you haven't enrolled in our courses, then hurry up and please get yourself enrolled in our courses right away. So let me show you our website so that you can join our website altogether. Everyone, look at this particular website www.adda247.com. As soon as you go there, go on to the area of JIB and CIB, and then go for bank Mahapack as well as the everyone, just take up the CIB June 2024 batch and click on the area of Mahapack 2.0. English medium, bilingual, all the important subjects, everything is included. Don't let this good opportunity go, everyone. So, buy the course right away. Click on this area of buy now. Everyone, use the code Y541 and apply it. See, you can get it for 77%, that is 78% if you're using the app. So, you should definitely go ahead and purchase the courses, right? Done, everyone? So get the courses right away, everyone. I'll be meeting you in the next class. Thank you so much for being there. Bye bye.